I'll take your questions, and as usual, folks, they gave me a list of the people I'm going to call on. So, Jonathan, Associated Press. I'll take your questions, and as usual, folks, they gave me a list of the people I'm going to call on. So, Jonathan, Associated Press.
Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great most, doing the teaching well. Peace and salutations, peace to the elect. And Balat's Hazam Gabar. Finding truth in another lesson. I just wanted to get it on the news app real quick, man. Make this one a short lesson, quick lesson. I wanted to get it on the news app because I was just watching this video, and the spirit was on me. I was like, man, I gotta, before I seen the video, the spirit was telling me, do a lesson on the news app. And then I went on Instagram and scrolled down and seen this video of Biden and how he was speaking at this press conference. He was basically telling everybody, and it's funny because nobody notices it. It's like the man is playing with fire. He doesn't care because he knows he's not going to get burnt. The people don't understand. The people don't see these things. You tell them straight up to their faces. They gave me a script on who to call on, so let's go ahead and get this over with. And then he calls on the person who was scripted for him to call on, and then the people continued as if nothing happened. And that just mind blew me because I was like, wow, these people really don't see what's going on, man. These people really don't see it, but all the more because these devils. These devils don't show you anything unless they want to. Okay? And so, mainly the reason I wanted to get into this is because the whole thing with Gaza and the Hamas and Israel, all this war going on over there, so-called. It started coming out on the news app and on the news articles, and we all thought it was time to get up out of here. Oh yeah, let's get out of here. But after this whole time, this is what the devils wanted us to see, man. They control these news apps, these mainstream medias, and all these things. This devil has control over all these things, man. And I was amazed at how much of a puppeteer Biden was. None of his actions he can control it. Like, wow, these people really are being controlled. Everything, these people really are in control of everything, man. Everything that is said and done. Even the people that these so-called people in power or these elites associate with are scripted. They're all a part of the script, man. Okay, like the press conference, man. Whoever Biden called on or whoever these presidents they speak to in the press conference, the people that raise their hands, they call on the people. Okay, they call on people who are a part of the script, man. This is a movie being acted out. They act this out before they actually go out there and get down to business, man. So let me grab this scripture, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we can't be ignorant of his devices, man. We understand that this devil is in control of all the things that we're able to see, and we know how Esau works, man. If Esau was not in control of something, he will not show it to us. Okay, if Esau was not in control of something, if he couldn't control something, then we would not know it. Why? Because he's not going to show it to us. Esau's not going to reveal his weakness, because this is his kingdom. All right, and he's trying to keep control over it. He only gives out what he wants us to see, man. All right, so all these things, even with the war, man, the things that we've seen with the missiles flying off and such, all those videos and stuff, Esau allowed us to see those things, man. All right, I was just watching this movie the other night. What's the movie called? I think it was. No, it was not. Okay, I was watching this movie the other night. I believe it was on Netflix. It wasn't Awake. No, it wasn't that. It was this movie. Oh, damn, I forgot what it was about. But it was about how everything was going to shit. And pretty much the government will have these people go out there and record, okay, the actions of the police. Like the police were doing things, and the police were recording it, how they were beating up on people and shit like that, and like undercover cops will record it and post it up online and make it go viral instantly, and then that's how it gets spread it out to the media. And then they had like all these gang fights and stuff like that, and even like the biggest toughest gangs, all of them were controlled. They were funded and stuff by the policemen, by the government. All right. Oh yeah. I remember the movie now. It was a movie. It was with, it had Idris Elba in it. I remember. I think that's his name. Idris Elba Idris, whatever. And it was a movie about pickpocketing. It's on Netflix. If you can watch it. But pretty much they were in control of all the violence and all the the nonsense, and they were controlling all the riots. So when the undercover would take a video of something, he posted up online, and then he put a hashtag this place and the hashtag in the comments. He hashtagged the next place to raid and to riot at, and the people will literally go there and riot there. And these things will go viral, and people will see it and like, oh shit, let's go. And I remember them saying something about the hashtags. The hashtags really gets it out there. I was like, damn, this shit, because the things that Esau shows in these movies, man, these things are real, man. He's not lying to us. That's what makes these movies so deep. You get into them so easily and so entertaining, because he's putting truth in there, man. So when you look at it, you're like, damn, that'd be crazy if that happened. But these things are actually happening. Things that he's showing us on TV, he's actually doing these things, man. All right, this is this devil's kingdom. You really think somebody's going to get by without his permission? That's why they're going to come after the prophets, man, because we've been getting by, and that's we've been getting by without Esau's permission, and that's something that he is not in control of. We've been bringing this word out, and that's something that he's not in control of. That's why he's going to come after us. All right, and that's why that's a prophecy, man, and the scriptures, because this devil wants complete control over everything. That's why he's going to come out with the chip. Okay, that's why he's trying to he's going to end up mandating this death shot, all sorts of things, man, because he wants complete control. Okay, everything you see on TV is under his control. On the news, it's all under his control. This devil will not show it to us if it was not under his control, man. All right. I seen a post where there's like I think it was a Netflix series. I believe it was a Netflix series. And they had brothers in the back. It looked like Great Millstone brothers. They had long garments on down to the floor, but could have been another camp. I'm not sure, but they were in the back, like the back of the camera, and in the movie, they had these guys in the movie in the back where they were street preaching. They were on the camera in the back, which we've seen a lot of cameras, a lot of big ass cameras come out of nowhere when we on the highways and the hedges, like in the what was it called? Pretty much the main points of the city. The chief place of concourse. We're in the chief place of concourse. We've seen people get out of cars, limousines and shit with big ass cameras. We've seen news people get out of cars with cameras. All right, but hey, they control what they want you to see, man. All right. Now they may show some of us now on the TV or whatever, okay, or on the news. It's because they're getting ready to start demonizing us and start coming after us, man. Okay, so now when they identify us, people are gonna be like, oh, we know them. That's the so-called Hebrew Israelites. That's how they're gonna portray us. Oh, that's the Hebrew Israelites. We heard of them before. We've seen them around before. Well, I've seen these guys doing this. I've seen these guys doing that. And then that's when they'll come out. Oh, these guys were terrorists this entire time, and they're gonna start believing that shit, man. But I got this news app. It's called Newsbreak, or you got the news app RT News. Okay, you gotta be circumspect when using these apps, man. Let me grab the scripture. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Alright, it says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So what this is all about, man, when you observing the times and looking at these news apps, trying to observe the times and try to tell the times, all right, that's all we're doing when we look at these news apps, man. We're trying to observe the times. We're trying to see what time we're in, trying to see what prophecy is about to pop off next, man. That's all we do when we look at these news apps. And if we do watch the news, it's all according to, to this truth, to see what times we're in, to see what's the next prophecy that's about to unfold and unroll. All right, and a lot of the things they're just showing us, they're just showing us because, they have complete control over it, man. They're about to do some crazy shit. All right. I'm not saying that the whole, chip and the MOB is something that they're not going to do. They're showing you this because they have to show you these things, man. If you've seen videos and stuff like that of the MOB, it's because they're about to bring it out, man. It's a part of their witchcraft, man. But that devil has control over that. He controls what he's doing with that. Okay. That being said, when these war videos came out, I know brothers was girding up their loins, ready to get moving. Okay, because we thought, what do we think? We thought, oh, Babylon about to jump up. Babylon about to get bold. They over there going through. They over there fading Israel. Babylon about to get bold now. Babylon about to put their foot in. These were things that may have intruded on into the mind. The flesh went to thinking like, oh shit, it's time to go. Because of what we saw. But it's not really the case, man. It's not really the case, because what does the scripture say? We gotta remember what the scripture say. Let me grab it. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things, the scripture says, don't be troubled, man. Okay? We've seen that. Some brothers may have got troubled, may have gotten uneasy because they seen missiles flying. They're like, oh shit, we so used to reading these missile scriptures, these new scriptures. Now you finally see missiles flying, you're like, oh shit, oh, the nuke's about to come. Somebody about to pull out a nuke. Because they're shooting off these little baby rockets. All right, these little bottle rockets. The scripture says, see that ye be not troubled. Okay, don't worry, man. Do not be troubled. Don't jump the broom, because it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right. These things have to happen, man. But we're not in the end. We're not in the end yet, man. We're not at the end of this game yet, man. Okay, we're not at the end of the movie yet. We're getting there, but the things that you're hearing and the things that you're seeing, it's not yet. Remember, we still got to go through hell and high water over here, man, on this side, man. They're going through war in the Middle East. All right. Well, which seems to be that they had a ceasefire, okay? We still got to go through things over here. All right. We got Jacob's trouble. The depths of Jacob's trouble to go through, man. Famine, food, famine, water. All right. The persecution of the prophets. All those things are going to be the main thing, man, of this time that we're in. All right. And persecution of the prophets is one of the is going to be in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. The persecution of the prophets, man. That's going to happen in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. All right, because it says, let me see. It says, the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 12, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Alright. And this is end time prophecy, man. Before all the serious things pop off, they're going to persecute us, man. For Yahawashi's sake. Alright. That being said, don't jump the broom, brethren. And be circumspect when you're using this news app, because not all things is something to take heavily, something to pack your bags for, and get your water bottles in your book bag for. A lot of these things are just something that leads up to another. One thing leading up to another. It's like a domino effect. And you could see something. You see Israel shoot a missile off at another country, and that could be the first domino to fall out of hundreds. Okay, that could be the first domino piece to fall out of hundreds of domino pieces. All right, so don't. That's why the scripture says, "Be ye not troubled, for all these things must come to pass." All right, this is going to happen. This is bound to happen. All right, the war is going to happen. Okay, rumors of wars, you're going to hear them. All right, and then we're going to have war here, and in the belly of the beast. All right, there's going to be a war within the nation and without the nation, man. Nation against nation, which is what race wars. Kingdom against kingdoms, which is country against country. Okay, missiles shooting back and forth across the world, like arrows flying across the world. Arrows shot by a mighty archer and Esdras. Okay, these things will happen. All right, but we have not even gotten persecuted yet as prophets. We have not gotten delivered up to synagogues yet. We have not been extremely demonized yet. So at that point, you just gotta understand the times that you're in. Know the times that you're in. When you're looking out for the times, and you start to see the prophets being demonized, then that's when you know it's time to gird up your loins, man. Because we've gotten demonized before on the news because of other camps, but not to the biblical extent, not to the prophetic extent. But those things will come. Those things will come. Okay, it's gonna be on biblical levels, but it's not here yet. So don't get troubled by the things you're hearing now. You'll know when it's time to go, but now is not the time to be troubled. All right, continue to do your work and your labor in the Lord. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Push these work out, push these classes out. If you got a job, go to work and do your job. Come on and pay your bills and feed your family, put food on your table. All right, do what you got to do. All right, the time is not yet, but it is here. Okay, it's here at the doors. So it's at any second, but it's not literally in the morning. It's not literally in the middle of the night. All right, I can't tell you when things gonna pop off, okay, because I don't know the timeline of the prophecies. But things, peradventure, things could pop off. All prophecies at once, man. You can be sleeping in the middle of the night, and in the middle of the night, the prophets are getting demonized on the news. While you're sleeping, there was a huge bomb. They just have a huge bombing happened at some important place, the Pentagon, some shit, the White House, it could be. All right, and all of a sudden they looking for Israelites with garments on and fringes on, man. And they kicking your door down 3 a.m. in the morning. All right, these things can happen overnight. That's just how the Lord is. The Lord, hey, you never know what to expect from the Lord, man. Okay? You can't understand the Lord's ways. All right, when the Lord does it, he does it. He does what he do. That's why he is our power. Okay? That being said, I hope you all can be truly edified by this lesson. Until next time, I say Shalom, YAHAWASHI, Barakatam.